What if, instead of just driving your car, Tesla cooked your dinner? Or made you popcorn in the middle of a movie? Sounds absurd, right? A car company making lunch. Well, absurd became reality just a few weeks ago when Tesla unveiled a household robot designed not to build cars, but to live in your kitchen. This thing doesn't just move around like a Roomba. It serves food, makes snacks, and yes, it can hand you popcorn like a tiny, stainless steel butler. And once you see it in action, you'll either start calculating your savings or wondering if we've all lost the plot. Today, we're redoing a deep dive into what Tesla is calling the biggest step toward the automated home chef, why it might be more than just a party trick, and what life with a serving bot could really feel like. We'll break down the tech, the implications, the safety concerns, and the massive questions this raises about the future of our homes and our society. Welcome back to HaloShift, where we explore the future's most fascinating ideas, one breakthrough at a time. If you love stories about the tech that's shaping tomorrow, hit that subscribe button so you never miss the shift. This story starts, oddly enough, in a Tesla research lab, the same place where engineers were fine-tuning self-driving software for highways. Somewhere along the way, someone asked, if we can make a robot navigate traffic at 70 miles per hour, why can't it navigate a kitchen without spilling soup? Enter Tesla Optimus Kitchen Edition, a slightly smaller, sleeker version of their humanoid robot. Instead of heavy-lifting industrial parts, it's equipped with heat-resistant hands, built-in motion sensors for food handling, and a very gentle grip calibrated for coffee mugs, popcorn bowls, and yes, even wine glasses. It's not bulky like some industrial bots. This one moves with a human-like smoothness. Its arms pivot naturally, its head turns toward you when you speak, and it's faced a small digital display. Even shows simple visual cues to let you know it as processing your request. Think of it less like a machine and more like a very, very quiet roommate. The first public demo was a scene straight out of science fiction. You're on the couch watching a movie. You say, "Optimus, make popcorn." The robot rolls to the pantry, scoops kernels into a machine, waits as it pops, grabs the finished popcorn, and walks it over to you without spilling a single piece. No shaky handoff, no awkward tilt, just a perfect delivery. The internet went wild. Half the comments were, "Shut up and take my money," and the other half were, "This is how Skynet starts." Sure, it's fun to imagine a robot making you snacks. But is it just a novelty? Here's why this could actually be a massive leap forward. First, we've automated so much of our lives, except the daily grind of cooking, serving, and cleaning up. Even if you enjoy cooking, there are days you simply don't have the energy. Now imagine you could outsource just the tasks you don't enjoy. Serving dishes to the table, delivering drinks during a party, plating dessert. Second, accessibility. For elderly people, those recovering from injuries, or anyone with limited mobility, a serving bot isn't just a luxury, it's independence. No more relying on a family member to carry hot soup from the stove to the table. No more worrying about dropping a heavy pot. Third, consistency. Robots don't forget the salt or burn the toast, they're repeat machines. You can train them to plate your meals exactly how you like them, every single time. And think about the commercial possibilities. Restaurants where every table gets the same level of service. Hotels with 24/7 snack delivery without needing an overnight crew. Hospitals where meals arrive warm and on time without nurses juggling trays between patient rooms. Even office break rooms could have an Optimus delivering fresh coffee and snacks during long meetings. There's a softer side to this, too. Imagine kids growing up with a family robot they see as a helper, a household presence that blends into daily life. It might carry juice boxes to the living room for a Saturday morning cartoon marathon. It might hand you a mug of tea during a cold winter night. It's not just about tech, it's about culture. So how does it actually work? The vision system lets the robot see in 3 dimensions, using cameras and LiDAR to map your kitchen, so it doesn't bump into chairs or knock over the dog. It's smart enough to remember where you usually keep your coffee mugs, or which drawer holds the silverware. The gripping intelligence means it doesn't just identify an object, it knows how to hold it. A soup bowl gets a steady, balanced grip. A champagne glass gets tilt-proof precision. Even slippery items, like a peeled banana or a raw egg, can be handled without crushing or dropping them. You can control it with your voice, like a smart speaker, or through simple hand gestures. You could wave it over to the counter, point at the fridge, or nod toward a guest who needs a drink. The robot is also networked with smart appliances, so your oven, fridge, and coffee maker can communicate with it. If the oven's preheated, it knows to load the dish. If the fridge door is left open, it can shut it for you. This isn't a glorified vending machine. It's a mobile, learning assistant with hands, eyes, and memory. Of course, the thought of a humanoid robot in your kitchen raises some serious questions. What about accidents, hot oil splashes, sharp knives? Tesla says the Kitchen Edition has built-in safety protocols. If it senses unexpected resistance, it freezes instantly. But no AI is perfect, then there's privacy. If it's connected to your smart devices, does it know when you're home, what you eat, when you eat it? Could that data be sold to advertisers? Could it be hacked? And there's the inevitable what-if question. If it can make popcorn, could it make you dinner? And if it can make dinner, could it decide who gets dinner? Could it prioritize one person over another based on a schedule or profile? We're not at robot overlords yet, but we're closer to robot butlers than ever before. But beyond the theoretical, there are practical roadblocks. The cost is a major one. Step back for a second. This isn't just about popcorn or robots, it's about how human life changes when service becomes automated. Think about dishwashers, microwaves, or ride-hailing apps. At first, they seemed unnecessary to some. Now, they're everywhere. A serving bot is one more step toward a world where humans do less repetitive work and more of the creative, relational, or simply relaxing parts of life. That could mean more family dinners where everyone stays at the table instead of jumping up to fetch things. It could mean hosting larger gatherings without being trapped in the kitchen, but there's a deeper question. Will we see these bots as tools or companions? Because once it's in your home, greeting you in the morning and handing you coffee before you even ask, it stops feeling like a gadget. It starts feeling like part of the family. And here's where it gets really interesting. What happens when these robots learn your preferences over years? Not just how you like your toast, but when you tend to want it. Not just how you set the table, but which plate you give to your favorite guest. Over time, that's not just automation, that's familiarity. So if Tesla released the kitchen bot tomorrow for, say, $12,000, would you buy one? Would you trust it to make your food, or would you keep it far away from the knives and boiling water? The truth is, the future is already here. It's not some super intelligent AI that's going to take over the world tomorrow. It's a robot that can handle a bag of popcorn with incredible precision. It's a robot that can load a dishwasher, clean a spill, and someday, maybe even cook a 3-course meal. The popcorn bot is a symbol. It's the first step in a long, fascinating journey of automation into our personal spaces. It's a journey that's going to bring us convenience, safety, and a whole lot of questions. I want to hear your thoughts. Is this the next must-have for the smart home, or a step too far toward living with machines? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this look at Tesla's leap into the kitchen, smash that like button, share it with your tech-loving friends, and subscribe so you don't miss the next big shift in the way we live. This is HaloShift, and the future is already serving.